Okay, you could write the sum down, but before I do that, I want to point out I'm looking at something that looks pretty strange to me because I'm not seeing like, this 1 over n multiplied. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor the this expression they're giving me. And let me just see if I can do that. The limit as n goes to infinity. I'm going to say I'm going to pull an n out from the top, and I'm going to pull out an n squared in the bottom. What he left off with, 1, 1, 1, yada, 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 up to 1. What do you get in bottom? You get 1 plus 1 over, that'll be n squared, right? And then what do you get next? You get 1 plus 4 over n squared. What do you get next? 1 plus 9 over n squared. I think I'm starting to see it now. What do you get in the end? 1 plus n squared over n squared, which I know is 1, by the way. All right? So I think I see the sum, and let's write this down. It's going to be the sum. N goes to, oh, sorry about that. That's a limit. The limit, n goes to infinity. And I'm going to write a sum down now. I equals 1 to, not infinity. Let me just get my eraser out, put my sum, put n over here. And n over n squared is, I'm doing this over here, is 1 over n. And then what do you get? It's going to be tough. It's going to be 1 plus, to me it looks like I over n squared. Let me just check that. You would get 1 over n squared, then 4 over n squared. Yeah, looks okay. So what do I got over here? I recognize it now. What do I recognize? An integration. It's going to go from 0 to 1. And this looks like 1 plus x squared dx. Again, if you were to, integrate that, I want to point out, before I do that, I want to visualize, see if I got this right, by the way. And it's going from 0 to 1. And let's take a look at that. The length of the interval is 1. If I divide it in equal parts, I get 1 over n. I got that part. Whoops. I get this part over here. And it looks like I get 1 plus, again, the function looks like 1 plus x squared. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. The first one would be, 1 over 1 plus I over n, 1 over n squared, blah, blah, blah. Looks good. Now, do I know this guy's antiderivative? I do. It's arctangent of x, and we're going from 0 to 1. So the arctan of 1 minus the arctan of 0. What's the arctan of 1? Pi over 4. What's the arctan of 0 is 0. So what do you get? Pi over 4. Again, where they asked for the integration, let's just check it. I'm making hope I'm seeing this over here. I do see that, and they did do the integration. They got pi over 4. Thank you.